Hey guys, this is the first video ever made on YouTube. Joker and the Thief. This is how to play it. Pretty easy. Go your D string, so your third string down. Then you go to the 5th fret and you pluck your D string and then hammer on your 5th. Then straight from there, hammer on your 7th. And that's the first one. Then you go to string down on your D string, and then you pluck it open, and then hit on your 5th, and then straight from there you hammer onto your 7th. Basically the exact same thing as you just did on your D string, but now on your G. And then it's all together. It's pretty simple. And with this one, you should turn the phaser on. Oh, it sounds like this. Then the next part, you do a power chord. So you put your index finger on your top string on the 10th fret, and then your ring finger on the 12th, or your pinky finger on the 12th of the next string down on your A string. Then you do this. And the next part after the, you just go like this. And then you move down to your 8th and your 10th. And you just go with the rhythm. Then you go, after you do that 3 times, then you go straight down to the 8th and the 10th on the next power chord down. And then you go from that to 7th and 9th. So after the and then after the 8th and the 10th to the 7th and the 9th, go to the 10th and 12th. So after the and then after you do the 10th and the 12th, go to the 8th, or the 8th and the 10th. So all together. And then the solo is really easy. You go to your D string to the 7th fret, and then you go to the 5th, and then you go to the 4th. So it's, and then back to the 5th, back to the 4th. Then you go a string up to the A, and then the 5th and the 3rd. So the 7th, 5th, 4th, 5th, 4th. Then you go to the string up, 5th, 3rd. Then you do the same thing that you did on the D string, and then you go up a string and go 7th, 5th, 7th, 5th. So it's then you go straight back to what you just did, the first one that you did. And then after those 3, you do the A string, 7th fret, to the 5th, to the 4th, to the 5th, to the 4th, like you just did. And then back to the 5th, and then slide to the 7th, and then slide from the 7th to the 9th. And then from the 9th to the 12th. So all together it should sound like And straight from there you go to string down on your G string and go 14th fret to the 12th to the 11th to the 12th to the 11th. So it's like the same form as up here, but down at the 14. So you go. Then you go back up to the 12th on the next string, and then to the 10th. Same form as down here as this one, but down here at the 14th at the G string. Then you go 14, 12, 11, 12, 11, and then you go up a string and go 14th, 12. So it's then you do the same thing as before. So you basically it's the same thing as this, but down here. And then you do the 14th on your G, then the 12th, then the 11th, then the 12th, then the 11th, then the 12th, then the slide to the 14th, then the 14th to the 16th, then from the 16th, you just go all the way to the 19th, and then it starts a new part, which is and then it goes back to there. So all together with the solo you have and then with that part, you just go from the 19th, you do it 3 times, then you do it again, then you go to the 17th, then you go a string down to the B string, and then go in the middle of those on the 18th, and then you go. So 19, 19, 19, 19, 17, then a string down 18, then the same thing, then the 20th on that bottom string and the B string. So you do that a few times. And then on the B string, you bend your 20th fret, and then in the middle of that bend, pluck it again, and then go to the 18th. So just pull off. And then to the 19th on the string above that. So and then go to your A string on the 17th fret and just go like this. Just hammer on and pull off to open, from the 17th to open, and then go back to this.